Hey guys, it's Wednesday and I'm back today after several weeks of being gone. I just wasn't feeling that great mentally, so I took some time off, but I'm back and I guess I'm feeling better. This week's topic is hormones, and I wrote down everything that I wanted to say on this paper on the other side of this. Wait, what does this even say? CF safety first as a cross down. I have no idea what this is. Okay, so I wrote everything down so I can get my thoughts out there and hopefully not waste too much time. This is my second time shooting this because last time I shooted the whole thing and it was all blurry. So I hope I actually shoot this time. And also it was over 11 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to fix that too. Okay, so I really want to go on hormones and dang it, fuck. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I really want to go on hormones and I don't think I would be here if hormones weren't an option because I don't think I could see myself living without hormones. I just can't live that life. I'm not about that life. I couldn't. I honestly don't see me being able to do that ever. So there's that. I think it should be covered by insurance no matter where, because for those who need it, it is definitely medically necessary. It's just, it's not elective, it's life-saving. Okay, and this journey up until this point, I guess it kind of has to do with hormones. I mean, it does have to do with hormones. It's all focused on that stuff. Okay, so last July or August, I got really bummed, got depressed, cutting all the time, just not in a great place. My therapist told my parents, and my stepdad came to me and he's like, I want to help you, I want to be your ally because I know that your parents are definitely less on your side about this than I am. Wow. So we met for lunch and we talked about all the trans things, and I brought up hormones because I was really angry that my dad was going to make me wait until I was 18 because I was going to have that shit. So my stepdad was like, I don't see any point of you waiting. And I was like, exactly, right? So I tried to convince my dad. Well, that didn't really happen until later. I'll get into that. So I go to the doctor for a physical, and she's like, oh, you might have PCOS, which is something that I know nothing about, but we went to an OBGYN for it, and I don't know if I have it because the OBGYN was like, well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Since you're trans, you're going to be transitioning, and some of the side effects help you, and you don't want children, you said that, so it doesn't matter. Okay, good. My dad asked about hormone blockers and finding a doctor who would give those to me. The OBGYN does some research, finds one an hour away at this hospital that's willing to see trans youth. So we go there, and after that, well, before we go there, my stepdad finally convinces my dad to let me start T, kind of, I guess. I don't know much about what happened. Then I go looking for testosterone. I don't know what my dad went looking for. Probably hormone blockers, but if T was what I was gonna get, then he wouldn't put up a fight, kind of thing. Anyways, she's like, well, I think you should wait till 16 for testosterone. And I wasn't having that shit, and I got really mad. I didn't say anything to her. I said stuff to my therapist. The therapist called her and was like, well, he's definitely ready for T. Are you kidding me? Like, he's been in therapy for a year. I think I know what I'm doing. I know he's ready. Don't question me. Like, that kind of shit. So she backs off. She's like, okay, I'll call the ethics board and we'll talk about this. Like, do you have to call the entire ethics board to, like, okay, but really, the entire ethics board? You couldn't have just asked your own ethics? Entire ethics board of a hospital? Are you kidding me? So they're like, okay, we'll do this, but the ethics board was like, we'll do this, but you need to go see a pediatric endocrinologist, a psychiatrist, and be on hormone blockers for 6 months. Well, going to the pediatric endocrinologist and psychiatrist didn't work out because we didn't find doctors, so I had to go on hormone blockers, and by this time, when I finally went on hormone blockers, it was December. And yeah, so December 1st, shot of hormone blockers. They last 3 months each, so I was only supposed to get 2. That's still the plan. Okay, 3 months go by. It's my appointment date. And freaking snow day. Our school was closed. I couldn't get to the appointment. The next opening they had was 3 weeks later. And I got really upset. I was like, this is gonna push back my T date 3 weeks, and I was not okay with that because 3 weeks is almost a month. Like, so my mom was like, oh, I'm sure it won't affect anything. I doubt hormone blockers affect testosterone. Well, they don't, but the next time I went to get 3 weeks later to get my second shot, when I went, the date was then pushed back 3 weeks, and originally I was supposed to go on testosterone in early April, which is about a week away, and I can't do that because freaking sleet and having to wait for the first shot put me off nearly 2 months. So I'm waiting until almost fucking June. Did I miss anything? No, I'm waiting until almost fucking June for this stuff, and it's not okay. I'm very angry. I should almost be on tea. It should be a week away, but it's fucking not. It's freaking 2 months away, and I'm really mad about that. So I'm just a ball of anger. I've been angry about everything since 5th grade. Just always angry. There's always something to be angry about. So much bullshit in this world, I tell you what. So that is how I'm going on tea in fucking June instead of April. But I'm going on it. At least that's a thing, but I don't care. I'm still gonna be mad. I'm gonna show up to that appointment and I'm just gonna be angry. I don't care. I'm gonna be angry when the shot goes in because it should have happened 2 months before. That's all.